Hi everybody, thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, I'm hoping not to do a very long video. Okay, first of all of you that just say, hey, Liedy's on a video, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking. And I really hope you'll stay to the end because that would really help my videos get out there a little bit more. Because the more YouTube things that you're watching the videos, the more they'll put them out there to share. So I would really appreciate that. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Liedy. Quick intro here. I'm 74 years old. I live in Vancouver, just outside of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So a landmark. If you were in Seattle, you would drive about 2.5 hours north. You come through the Canadian border and voila, you're in Vancouver. And we have a really pretty city. You should come visit sometime. Thank you for being here. I hope you decide to stay. Okay, you guys, I'm just sharing this little thing that I saw on YouTube. It was a TikTok thing and then it came over onto YouTube and I loved it because it was about two products that I absolutely love. And that is, let me get it here, big box, Arm & Hammer, okay, and my very favorite, castor oil. And you all know why it's my favorite, right? I tried 5 different castor oils in the very beginning when this whole thing came out because I did the 30-day castor oil challenge. I'd known about castor oil forever and ever. I use it on my arms forever and ever. Never would have used it on my face, ever. Oil clogs your pores, doesn't it? Well, castor oil doesn't. And so when I did that 30-day challenge back in February, I fell in love with this castor oil. This one ticks all the boxes for me. I have it down in the description. The other thing I need to say, this company's been in business for 50 years in the US. And so reputation counts as well. So thanks. I just wanted to get that in. And I'm not being paid and I don't get it for free. So all of that. Okay. And I have a fireplace coming for this place. So maybe after the fireplace is up, like comes in a box. It's not being built. And once it's up, then I think, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing here, then I'll kind of do half the room because I need some new furniture, but Bill doesn't think we need any furniture. So he's not here right now, so I can say it. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, he thinks I have some kind of budget. Anyway. Well, maybe that's why I'm using Arm & Hammer as a exfoliator. Okay, let's get back to, I saw this TikTok video and I wanted to try it because it was 2 of my favorite products. And of course, I've not been without castor oil ever since I did that 30-day challenge. I absolutely love it and think it's made a huge difference. Okay, so I went, all right, I'm exfoliating with baking soda with water, and I have for years and years and years and years. Let me throw this in before I get into it. You know what? This is my opinion only. This is my thoughts. And you're gonna see people on YouTube, mostly YouTube, that you're going to see doctors or you're going to see dermatologists who are going to say, don't ever do that. You're going to see other ones say it's okay. You're going to have to meet others say, oh no, not a problem, do whatever. You're going to meet creators that are going to say exactly the same thing. You're going to meet estheticians that are going to say exactly the same thing. It depends, right? It becomes your holy grail or not, or you totally believe in it. I totally believe in it, but it works for me and I've used it for years. So safety of how I react or not going to react isn't a problem. Yes, that's my husband coming in. Oh, okay. This is really hard when I don't have the room that I'd like to have. I think that when we go to do something is common sense. Think about this. When you're listening to somebody or somebody's, saying, hey, this works for me. And you say, okay, well, this is their opinion and this is their experience. And then also think about this. And we say this often, or somebody says it to us and said, you know what? This is what my doctor told me, but I think I need to get a second opinion. And so when you hear stuff on YouTube, or even me sharing something, you might say, oh, okay, well, that's interesting, Liedy. I'd like to maybe watch another video or get a second opinion. But then more important than that, if you're going to try anything like this, make sure you do a patch test. Make sure that you're comfortable, your skin likes it or not, okay? So yeah, I just want to get that out there because it's a crazy world. Anyway, so décolleté, a lot of ladies on the videos I saw were talking about their décolletés and their skin. And like I say, 74 years old, I have very loose skin. You know, I don't have the elasticity. I don't have the collagen that I used to have. And I definitely have wrinkles. I'm very, very fortunate. I don't have any really deep wrinkles, but I have wrinkles. I always think of wrinkles. I'm going to give you a little bit at the end about that. When I think about deep wrinkles, I think about people in our lives, in our journey as we travel, and what we do with them, or maybe give you an idea what we should do with them as life progresses. But anyway, I saw this and I went, yeah, my décolleté looks pretty dry quite often. Even though I put castor oil in it, but I never like really rubbed it in, like it was just kind of a, you know, a kiss and a promise type thing. And so I thought, but I exfoliate all the time. And I've been doing it forever with Arm & Hammer, the baking soda, and it's never bothered me. And I actually think over the years, now when I think back, sort of like that castor oil thing on my arms, that I actually probably really helped myself not get those really deep wrinkles. The person that laid on the beach forever and an end and loves outdoors and elements and camping. So I think that was kind of my saving grace over time. But the castor oil with the baking soda is totally awesome. I am more than thrilled. It has really, well, first of all, when you mix the baking soda with water, it's not gritty. I mean, you can feel it, but with when you mix it with the castor oil, it is really just, you can hardly feel, it's got just enough grit to say, yeah, I want to exfoliate with this. So I've been really paying attention to my chest and my décolleté. Now, like I say, I didn't have any really deep wrinkles, but I got many, 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 many little ones. And like I say, gravity is having its way with me. So if you want to try something different, if you're a person that suffers from not suffers, I mean, we should be grateful to have them, for heaven's sakes. But if you're a person that has really deep wrinkles on your chest, on your décolleté, you might want to try this, because it's not something, we're not taking care of our skin with this. We're taking care of the wrinkles, okay? And because wrinkles, if we just don't exfoliate at all, the wrinkles just keep getting thicker and thicker and deeper. And when we exfoliate, then we are eventually over time wearing them down and softening them. So, like I say, I was pretty excited to find this. I've put it in as part of my routine. I have a little in my shower that I use. I usually mix enough in there for probably about a week, depending how generous I get with it. So you know what? You might just want to soften your décolleté a little bit and exfoliate it with the baking soda and the castor oil. Okay, so you know, when I think of really deep wrinkles and softening them, kind of like people in our lives. When we walk our journey in life, and I reflect and I look back, and you know, we can have people in our lives that are just like deep wrinkles. Like they've been there they're just getting bigger and it's getting deeper. It's just something that, you know, you wish you could change a little bit and you could just soften the tone of it a little bit. And so when we have those kind of people that I can call a really deep wrinkle, you know what? You can soften them. And I soften those things in my life. What I have learned now is I cannot control what anybody does. I can't even control what Bill does. I can only control what I do. So with those really deep wrinkles that I don't like to particularly maybe look at, I make sure that I pay attention to my thoughts. And with my thoughts and my emotions, I soften it. I think differently about it. And I go, you know what? I can control how I feel about these situations. They can't control me. I can control my environment and my situation. So you get those people that are just like man, I just don't want to be there, or I don't want to be in the same room, or I don't want to do this, don't make me do it. Is soften the blow. Take control of your emotions. Take a step back. and don't get reeled in. Just remember, you can remove yourself or the thoughts or remove yourself from the conversation or not be there. And so walk in and just say, oh my Lord, I got a couple of wrinkles in that room. I just don't want to go there. And you go, you know what? I'm going to soften the blow. I'm going to soften the blow. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to say hello, but I am not going to be reeled in because I have full control of how I interact in those situations. And I'm going to leave this. Easier said than done, but practice makes perfect. So there you go. So if you got any really deep wrinkles in your life, soften the blow, take control. You're the boss. You get to be the boss. It's all about you. That's the great thing about aging. And just remember, I'm going to leave you with this, as I always do. There is no future in our past. Bring all the wonderful memories, all the great lessons that you learned, and dream and imagine and know that you're still alive and you have a future. Bye.